I'm excited to launch a brand new feature today, the Saturday Raid Tournament Sneak Preview. I want to thank YouTuber Olo for requesting that I make weekly videos on my Raid Tournament defense teams. I'm going to start doing this from now on, and I appreciate any feedback that you might have. Please leave some comments for me so I know what you think of this new feature. Welcome to another Empires and Puzzles Books weekly Raid Tournament Sneak Preview video. Every Saturday I will share the details of the upcoming Raid Tournament that will be arriving on Sunday. I will also discuss the details of the team and strategy that I will use for my tournament defense. If you're interested in knowing each week which the tournament will be on the following day, please subscribe and follow my channel on Saturdays. This week we will be facing a 3-star rush tournament without any holy heroes. 3-star events are limited to 3-star heroes, obviously, and 2-star troops. As this event is a rush tournament, that means all mana speeds are set to very fast. This is an ideal time to seriously consider our slow and average mana heroes, as they will come to life in a huge way. In these events, heroes like Armin, Ulmer, Oberon, Season 3 Sudri, and Jahangir become beasts to face, as they are normally slow heroes that hit all. Having them at very fast speed and hitting everyone is incredibly dangerous, especially in a 3-star event, as there are no reflect repost heroes to worry about. There are also some great 3-star slow support heroes worth considering for this event. Gilra from the Dark Heroes, Gunnar from Ice, Kalani, and Shrubbear. Generally speaking, Gunnar is the strongest 3-star tank in the game. He has been in the top 5 of the 3-star raid tournaments more than any other tank. In fact, he shows up twice as often as the next prolific 3-star tank, which is Botchan. However, this event has no holy heroes, which means there is no element that is strong against darks, so darks will be the best choice for a tank. That said, Gilra from Atlantis will historically been the strongest tank for this specific event. I will be using her as tank and will discuss her role in more detail when I share my setup for this week later in this video. There are a ton of great average mana heroes worth considering. In fact, almost half of the 3-stars available are average mana, which is a huge variety to choose from. For attacking the opponent and fighting back, it's worth checking out the Dark Heroes Guardian Bat, Bjorn, Chochin, Fire Heroes Idun and Botchan, Carver from the Nature Heroes, and 3 Ice Heroes worthy of consideration are Chick Jr., Carol, and Nordri. If you're using a healer, there are plenty of great 3-star average mana healers. I think it would be interesting to consider using Greville from Season 3 in this very fast tournament, as he boosts health beyond the HP limits up to twice the limits. Very fast, he might really increase the health of your heroes way beyond what they normally are accustomed to seeing. Now let's talk about the fact that holy heroes are not allowed in this event. This immediately makes it clear that no element is strong against dark, which means using dark heroes seems like a terrific idea, and it is. However, keep in mind that holy and dark are opposite sides of the same coin. If no element is strong against dark, that also means that dark is not strong against any other element. Let me say that again. No one is strong against dark. Dark is not strong against anyone. Add that to the reasons to not do a full mono dark defense team. What other reasons are there not to use a mono defense? For one, what are the chances that you have 2-star troops developed far enough to justify 5 times mono? Do you really have that many 2-star troops of one color to use? I happen to have at least 5, if not 7 maxed 2-star troops in each element, and I rarely consider using a full mono defense. What about emblems? Is your emblem usage such that your defense team will be similarly outfitted if you go full mono? Lastly is team synergy. Just because there's no strong heroes to attack 5 heroes of the same element doesn't mean those 5 heroes work well together. Considering all that, don't run mono at the expense of troop support, emblem usage, or team synergy. That is all especially important in this event, as 5-time dark setup will not be strong against anyone. The most I consider running is 3 of the strong color, which is what I'm doing this week. Now let's take a look at my team for this week. Don't worry if you don't have the specific heroes that I'm using, that you're not using emblems on the same level that I am for the 3s, or that your troops are not maxed. The game setup generally aims to pair us against similar opponents. Maxing everything like I have here is only really important if you're trying to place in the top 10, top 100. My best finishes in a 3-star raid tournament have been 7th and 29th. If you're not going that high, you don't necessarily need to go this far with 3-star heroes. This is the team that I'm going to be using this week. Carol, Chochin, Gilra, Botchin, and Guardian Bat. As I mentioned, Gilra will most likely be the most important tank of the week. She typically is in this event. I have mine maxed at 20 emblems, and I'm happy to have her at tank. Gilra is going to reduce the enemy's defense by 34% and also reduce their attack by 34%. She's also going to cleanse my team of any ailments that have been put on them. As this is a rush tournament, I'm going to fight a mana war with flanks. Chochin reduces 3 enemies' mana production by 24% for 3 turns, while Botchin reduces all enemies' mana by 20%. Those two combined should hopefully slow down the attacker's assault. What attacks do get built up will hopefully be minimized by Gilra's reduction on their attack. Botchin will also boost my team's mana by 24%, which will make them extremely fast to get to full mana in this event. On the wings, I have Carol and Guardian Bat, both with 20 emblems and maxed attack numbers to deal serious blows to 3 enemies at a time. I'm running 3 heroes that hit 3 and 1 hero that hits all. As I'm already running support hero with Gilra, I'm not going to use a healer, which would just provide a safe place for the enemy to send tiles. Most teams in the top 5 of this event do not necessarily use healers. Using a healer is a personal choice, and I encourage you to be very selective on which healer you are running if you decide to use one. And it is worth considering using a different support hero instead of a healer, in my opinion. Looking at my troops, I have max defense troops on Gilra. In the center here, you'll see that her defense and health numbers are greater than the other heroes, all 4 of which have maxed attack heroes. As Gilra is not really doing much attacking, I was more interested in keeping her alive with stronger defense and stronger health. All the other 4 heroes have attack numbers based on percentage of attack, and I wanted to boost that number as high as possible. Hope this video helped you. Appreciate any feedback, as this is a new feature. Thank you very much, and good luck in this week's raid tournament.